Soulja Boy will not stop! And that's fun for me. So thanks, Soulja. Keep at it. Soulja Boy recently had a string of interviews. You've heard about these interviews on all these podcasts and radio shows and everything. He's been all over the place, just lying his ass off, just going on and on about this and that, and just clearly just saying whatever he wants to with no regard for the actual facts or truth. And most recently, he claimed on the Everyday Struggle podcast or show, whatever the fuck it is, he said that Fortnite is going to be on the Souljagame. He said, you know what? Fortnite, because they asked him this, is Fortnite going to be on there? It's the biggest game in the world. Obviously, you want Fortnite on your fucking game console. And Soulja Boy said, of course Fortnite is coming. Why wouldn't it be? He said, not on this Souljagame. I think he was talking about the original Souljagame that we've all seen, the Xbox One looking rip-off fucking thing. But the next Souljagame, we've already had like fucking 9 Souljagames, so I don't know which one specifically he's talking about. Fortnite can't run on any of these though. Maybe the Fuse, but it'd be pretty horrible, and that thing's gone anyways. All his new Souljagames are just pure trash emulation boxes with unlicensed games. So there's no way that Fortnite can run on this, and Fortnite actually responded to Soulja Boy openly. This is the first company I've seen respond to Soulja Boy actually, not behind like closed doors or whatever, and like we have to speculate like, ooh, I heard Nintendo did this and I heard that. This actually happened on record. Epic's senior PR manager, Nick Chester, said, and I quote, "No, you can't play Fortnite on a rooted or jailbroken device due to anti-cheat measures." So, Soulja Boy, we all know he's lying, but this time it's 100% verified, caught in a lie right there. He just thinks he's gonna fool people into buying his fucking console. Like, well, I do like Fortnite, I do like Soulja Boy. I guess I'll support him and I'll play Fortnite. Why would you think Fortnite could run on the original Souljagame? It plays fucking NES ROMs. The most powerful thing it plays is PlayStation. I don't know if it does that well even. I've heard it's all right actually though. But I don't think it could fucking handle Fortnite. The menu, everything looks pure garbage on it. It runs on like a chip this big. The whole fucking console's like this big, and inside it's just like a little board like that. It's like a fucking Raspberry Pi or some shit. I don't fucking know what it is. But Soulja Boy straight up said, you know what? We got Fortnite coming. And Fortnite said, hell no you don't, brother.
VCR has Fortnite.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, we could record Fortnite and play it on a VCR. There you go. Confirmed. He also said, now this was a funny quote that I just wanted to take out of context, even though you'll see what happened here. It's fucking hilarious. He said this on the Everyday Struggle as well. Every game, he's talking about his Souljagame beforehand, every game on there is legal. I sold $1 million in one day, and Nintendo approached me because they're trying to see what the fuck going on. This young black kid made $1 million in 24 hours, and our games are on his console. We want in! With an exclamation point. So in this whole paragraph here that he's talking about, the first thing he says that I'm quoting here is, every game on there is licensed. So how would Nintendo look at this and come in here and be like, damn, he made $1 million off of our games, man, we want in. Do you not know what license means, Soulja Boy? Do you think does license mean that they're just alive and real in the world? Like that Mario's just a real thing, that means it's licensed? License means that Nintendo's already in, that you guys made an agreement beforehand to split revenue, that you're gonna have the games on their console. It's a business decision on both sides. There's contracts signed, all kinds of stuff for licensing agreements, especially if you're gonna fucking license Nintendo IPs, which they would never license it out to anyone like Soulja Boy for the Souljagame, which is a marked up console like 300% over what you can get on Amazon. They would never, ever, not in a million years do it. Even if they went dead broke, they still wouldn't do it. But he says right at the end there that they want it in. So I wish we could see the actual interaction from Nintendo and Soulja Boy, and I wish somehow we could get his thoughts projected onto a screen and just see the panic and frustration and self-loathing that this man must have for himself to be out there just putting this out, just putting all these lies, just pure lies, just going out in the open and goes, this is actually a matter of fact right now that this is all legitimate. No, it's not, Soulja Boy. But it is fun to talk about, you know. You guys might say, oh, you know what, stop with the Souljagame stuff. Well, guess what? It's hilarious. Every time literally reading that quote, I was just smiling. I was looking at my phone and I was like, oh, this is good stuff. I love watching it play out. And I really hope we get to see a court battle someday. God, my fingers are crossed for that. I want that the ultimate climax. The Soulja Watch website has been down for like a week straight, so who knows what the deal is there. Obviously, there's something going on. It's not just a glitch or something, because you'd have the fucking website back up. So we'll see. Hopefully, he gets his ass taken to court. We can get some hilarious transcripts from the courtroom of him talking about how the games are licensed and the lawyers being like, actually, no, not in any way, shape, or form are they licensed. I don't think you or anyone that you're affiliated with has any idea what you're talking about. And to watch him just start yelling and go, licensed? Licensed? The classic Soulja Boy meme that we all have now of him talking about Drake. Anyways, Soulja Boy, you're fucked. Thanks for being fucked. Keep entertaining us with your fuckness, and we will continue not listening to your music. There was a new TV spot for Detective Pikachu. Did you see this, Cameron?
No.
Like a 30-second commercial. They showed a Snubull, and all the characters we've seen so far in the Detective Pikachu universe have been the correct size. Pikachu's really small. He's like up to that fucking guy's like knee, like his shin, not even his knee maybe. We've seen a Psyduck, we've seen a Charizard, we've seen a Mr. Mime. They're all appropriately sized according to what all the information we've seen from the anime, from the games. They all look all right. They all look great. But in this new TV spot, we got a look at the Snubull from the movie. There was a Snubull, and it was as big as a fucking man in a room. It was like fucking 5 feet tall and as wide as like Boogie. It was like Boogie 2988, and they just animated a Snubull filter on him. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this? What the fuck happened here? Because every other Pokemon I personally like, I know some people are like, oh, they look a little weird, they look a little creepy. I think they look fucking awesome. I'm really excited for the movie, and I'm gonna do a review over the movie on the channel here, because I think that's fun. It's video game related, it's Pokemon, and I think we'll have a good time with it. So I'll look forward to that in the future. But Snubull threw my ass for a loop. I'm sitting here watching the thing. I heard that there was a Snubull, and I was like, oh, I'm interested to see what this Snubull's all about. Everybody's talking about it. I didn't know that it was fucking huge, literally, going into the TV commercial. I was like, oh, let's see what the whole fuss and muss about this Snubull is. I'm assuming it's gonna look a lot like a bulldog, because that's what Snubull's fucking based off, is a bulldog. Snubull has the droopy face, but okay, here we go. And then it's this fucking gigantic monster in a room. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what? Why? It did have pretty dog-like facial features though, but why is it huge? I don't know. Guess we'll have to see the movie to find out. Maybe it's a world record Snubull and it's overweight and obese. And maybe it's a YouTuber and it's depressed and it's trying to lose weight and all kinds of other stuff. Who knows? Maybe it is Boogie tonight. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see for the Snubull. But I can't wait to check the movie out. Can't wait to review it for ya, friends. Sakurai just recently thanked everyone for 20 years of Smash. He went on his little thing. He's like, thank you guys so much for all this. And he talked about a bunch of stuff. And he talked about why exactly ARMS characters and Xenoblade 2 characters were not in Smash Ultimate. He specifically said that it was due to poor timing. He said poor timing. He said, you know what, guys? We would have loved to have these in here, but we started this game back in the Wii U life cycle. Originally, that's why Simon Belmont, Ridley, and King K. Rool are in there, is what he said. He said that they made a poll for Wii U Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Wii U, and he said, what characters would you guys like to see? And the Switch kind of came down the pipeline. And they're like, you know, we're going to do the Switch, so maybe fuck the DLC for the Wii U and just make a new Smash for the Switch. And they said, you know what? Well, we know these are the characters people want, so let's go ahead and get this going. And ARMS wasn't a fucking thing at the time. Xenoblade 2 wasn't a thing at the time. They might have been in development. I don't know. Maybe. But according to him, they weren't. So they said, you know what? These are out of sight, out of mind. How would we know that ARMS is coming? How would we know Xenoblade 2 is coming? We can't have those characters, but we can add these other fun characters people want. So if you're a fan of ARMS or Xenoblade 2, that's the sole reason why. And if you're a fan of Xenoblade 2, like me, hey, you got the shitty little Mii costume of Rex, which looks horrible to me personally. I don't play Smash Bros. Anyways, but if I did, I would stay far the hell away from that, because that looks like pure trash. He also talked about the Piranha Plant, and he said that he intended it to be a surprise. He just wanted it to be surprising, for people to be thrown for a loop, like, wait, Piranha Plant's here? Which kind of was the deal. People were like, what the fuck, Piranha Plant? You're gonna shit all over my Waluigi, but give me Piranha Plant? But he said that it's not actually a hero, so it kind of lends, some more variety to the Mario franchise characters. And I'm like, well, you got Bowser, you got Wario, and shit. I mean, these aren't heroes either. So it's not that big of a deal that he's not a hero. It's just, I think the biggest deal of it is that we've never seen a Piranha Plant hopping around in a pot in a Mario game, have we? We've seen them stationary in pots, but we didn't know they could bounce around like that. It's a pretty extraordinary, outrageous thing. We could have had the Piranha from Mario Sunshine as being in there, but hey, you know what? He said, you know what? Let's give him a fucking classic Piranha Plant, throw it in a fucking pot, let it jump around, and defy the laws of physics. So there you go. Fun little notes from Sakurai about that. Maybe in the future we'll get some ARMS representation in this Smash game or another one. More than likely another one. I feel like all the DLC characters are going to be just wacky, outrageous stuff that you'd never expect. Because that's kind of what they're hinting at. They're like, oh, you thought Joker was wild? Strap in, buckaroo. So if they gave us ARMS and Xenoblade, it'd be like, oh, okay, whatever. So yeah. Maybe next time, kids, if that was your thing, and if you just love ARMS, fuck, I don't know. I feel like Sakurai was like, you know what? Fuck ARMS. Fuck that shit. They think they're the Nintendo fighting game? No siree. Look at those numbers. Way down. No one really gave a shit about ARMS after like 2 months, but the Switch had nothing, so it sold okay originally, and I was over in like a fucking week. Me and Cameron were like, yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't know anybody that was really into it after more than a week, right? Do we know anyone? I don't think so. Everybody was like,
fun,
no, fuck it.
There's a million games. You gotta be.
Yeah, right. And
fun.
it's like it's a kind of quirky fighting game, but it's not that weird. It's not that crazy. You know what I mean? It's like not that special to me personally. I feel like no one gives a shit about it at this point. Probably we might see a sequel down the line. They might give it some more love. Who knows? I guess time will tell. But probably in the next Smash, they'll at least get some kind of representation because it is a Nintendo IP and it's pretty new. And they like to include all the IPs in Smash as well as they can. So there you go. Be on the lookout for that, friends. Maybe 5 years from now. I don't know. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Either one helps out the channel. Yeah, we'd love you. And we especially love the people like this person right here on screen. They hit up FUgameCrue.bigcardell.com, bought some merch, sent us a picture of, and we put them on the fucking video. We sell shirts, mugs, all kinds of cool stuff, whatever you buy, doesn't matter. Send us a picture of it, and we'll throw it in a video. If you want to support the channel but you don't want merch, we have a PayPal link in the description or a Patreon link as well. Patreon.com/FUgameCrue for as low as $1 a month. You can really help out the channel a lot. And all our current patrons, you're amazing. And we love you. Thank you so much for watching the vid once again. And I'll see ya later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
My hemorrhoids are acting up.
Good.